And in 1993, Ruth Bader Ginsburg was sworn in as the second female justice on the U.S. Supreme Court. And in 2005, a power plant operator in southern Japan restarted a nuclear reactor, the first to begin operating under new safety requirements following the Fukushima meltdown disaster. A National Mine Health and Safety Academy in West Virginia is observing its 40th year in existence. The U.S. MSHA plans to hold a ceremony on August 17th at the National Mine Health and Safety Academy in Beaver. MSHA Chief Joe Main is scheduled to deliver the keynote address. The facility was dedicated in 1976. It consists of 9 different buildings with instructions in roof control, ground control, and mine emergency and mine rescue. And welcome back to News Watch at noon. Deadlines to register for flood-related damages with the Federal Emergency Management Agency is next Wednesday, August 24th. Residents must live in one of the federal disaster-declared counties, which are Clay, Fayette, Greenbrier, Jackson, Kanawha, Lincoln, Monroe, Nicholas, Pocahontas, Roane, Summers, and Webster counties. FEMA grants may cover expenses including housing assistance for rentals, repairs or direct temporary housing, disaster-related medical or child care assistance, and legal services for insurance claim, home repairs, or legal papers lost during the flooding. To register, visit disasterassistance.gov or visit your nearest disaster recovery center. A new Fayette County drug rehabilitation facility needs volunteers to help open up the facility. Open Mines Recovery Service in Mount Hope is in the final stages before opening to the public. The center still needs volunteers to help clean the facility, people to offer to speak at Alcoholic and Narcotics Anonymous meetings, and more. The facility was supposed to open at the end of May, but received an extension because it wasn't ready. Administrator David Stevens says this is a very important project for Fayette County and for the state. Hey, it's Jessie Slater here in downtown Oak Hill at the Expo, where I've been talking to locals about the recent budget impasse crisis here in the state of West Virginia. Now we'll have several views, opinions, and concerns coming up on weekend edition of News Watch at 6 and 11. Hello, I'm Jessie Slater, and I'm currently here outside of the Lewis House where they are still collecting donations, but their main goal is to let the community know that they are distributing as well. Now, if you are a flood victim and you have lost everything, you can come down here and get materials such as cleaning supplies, clothing from all sizes and all ages, kitchen supplies, furniture, you name it, they can get you started here. So be sure to come to the Lewis House between 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. on most days, and we'll bring you full details tonight starting at 5. Students and faculty members weren't the only bodies present today at Midland Trail High School. Several dozen veterans came from all over the country to honor those who served in war.
About 10-12 years ago, with the event in Raynell, some of the community members asked them to stop on their way through, and they started stopping. So since then it's grown, and it's just kind of a tradition now.
Members from the group Run for the Wall and Task Force Omega make several stops during their visit.
3 schools on Friday, nursing home, candlelight vigil Saturday night. But it's just a good patriotic area. It's a good way to spend Memorial Day weekend.
But how does an event like this impact those who attend?
I think it brings the community together. We can celebrate that we're all patriots here and celebrate those and recognize those that have sacrificed for our freedoms and the luxuries that we have in America.
Veterans who participate in this event say it's not about the final destination, but rather showing patriotism to our country.
Everybody's out with their flags, showing their patriotism, and nothing will warm your heart, especially if you're a military veteran, to know that your friends and your brothers that you've left behind on the battlefield hasn't been forgotten.
For many, the final stop on their journey is in Washington, D.C., but they ride home with honor and gratitude for those who support them and their fallen brothers.
The community is so patriotic down here. It's really nice to see so many great Americans down here, and I would hope they know that we appreciate it so much.
Reporting in Heiko, I'm Jessie Slater for News Watch.